promise that I won't bore you with a long speech, as I'm confident I can do that in short one. First, seriously though, I do want to thank President Obama. Frankly, this was truly an honor to serve this country and the opportunity to make a real difference. This is an unprecedented moment in the history of education in America, both in terms of the need as well as in terms of the opportunity. We really are going to do all we can to make the most of this opportunity. I want to thank the Secretary, Arnie, for your commitment and courage to drive education reform. I want to thank you for assembling and leading a truly remarkable team that shares your vision, and I want to thank you for your trust in selecting me to be part of the team. You know, John Quincy Adams once said that if our actions inspire others to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and to become more, then you are a leader. Arnie, you clearly are a leader. To the members of Congress who supported us, I want to thank them for the leadership and collaboration with the department. For we've developed a comprehensive agenda to improve education in America, and I want to thank them personally for endorsing my role in helping to execute that agenda. And to my Department of Education colleagues, and when I say colleague, I mean that, both the political and the dedicated career folks, from the senior team to those on the front line. You know, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Since walking through the doors on January 21st, the energy and excitement in the Department of Education has been truly remarkable. People often ask me, coming from the private sector, what's the biggest thing, biggest surprise that you've had as you transition into government? And I must say, and I say it consistently, it is truly the dedication and hard work of so many Department of Education employees. This is what makes me confident each and every day that we'll in fact make the most of this opportunity. I've learned so much over my last 8 months. And it's been said that leaders are more powerful role models when they learn more than when they teach. In my role, I look forward to continue my learning and continue our work together. I want to thank my wife, Jo. For those of you who may not know, this is the third time I've asked my wife to relocate. You know, and each time, truly, it's put her career at risk. The first time was to cross the Pacific when we moved to Japan. We then did it again to cross the Atlantic when we lived in London, and this time it was to move cross country from Los Angeles. And you know, she would have been well within her right to say, "Sorry, pal, 3 strikes, you're out." But she didn't. Like me, Carol experienced firsthand the impact that a quality education can have on helping you realize your life's dreams. She recognizes this as an important opportunity to make a difference, and she not only supported the decision, but she encouraged it, and for that, I thank you. I'll be forever grateful. My son Alexander. Now, some of you may know, my son preceded us to the D.C. area. He started Georgetown in the fall of 2008. And when this opportunity presented itself shortly thereafter, my wife and I called him and asked how we would feel. Because he moved clear across the country. I was sitting there and I was on the phone and I was thinking, wow, I remember when I was a freshman, my parents had called and said, hey, we're going to come to your college town. My son Alex, in his typical understated manner, said, man, that's really cool. Does that mean I can go to the inauguration? No, Alex, more than you probably know, you inspired me to be a better father, to be a better man. To not just talk the talk, but to walk the walk. When it comes to saying, mean what you say what you mean, and always follow through. So as I undertake this enormous responsibility, I'm mindful I can't let you down. And I want to say thank you to my own father, my papa. Thank you for teaching me to strive for excellence, to not quit just because things are hard, to pick myself up whenever life challenges knock us down. And to never lose touch with who I am and where I came from, and to never lose sight of what counts. In the lottery of life, I've truly been blessed to have you as a father and a mother. I wish you were alive today to share this, but know that you inspire me to be the best son any mother and father could have.